So here we are. This is the new updated version of the Specialized Tarmac SL8 Pro road bike for the 2025 season, and in this episode I will give you the buyer's guide for this bike, and also I will make a comparison with the Canyon Aeroad CF SLX 8, which is also the latest, greatest Canyon Aeroad. So, this updated version of the Specialized Tarmac SL8 Pro for the 2025 season has a eye-watering and absolutely astonishing price of $9,000. So we will dive into the specifications and really see what are you getting for these $9,000. But as it is now, it's absolutely astonishing asking price for this updated version of the Specialized Tarmac SL8 Pro. So first thing first, let's answer the question, who is this bike for? So Specialized Tarmac range is all in, do-it-all racing aero road bike for the Specialized, and also designed with all the aerodynamically optimized shapes, so the aerodynamically optimized frame, fork, handlebar, stem, seat post, wheels, everything designed to go as fast as possible. It is absolutely the same story when you look at the Canyon Aeroad, so heavily aero road bike, aerodynamically optimized road bike to go as fast as possible in a straight line. So this is now the trend with all the bike manufacturers, where all of them are trying to have one bike to kind of do it all, a bike for racing and also being aerodynamically optimized. When you look at the paint schemes on this Tarmac SL8 Pro, you have two paint schemes to choose from. One is this gloss liquid silver with a hint of black, and then you have the so-called gloss carbon with the hint of silver. Of course, I'm glad here that Specialized is offering two paint schemes, because again, the asking price of this bike is $9,000 hard-earned US dollars. So now we can dive into the specification of this bike and really see what are you getting for your hard-earned money. So, as always, let's kick off with the frame and the fork on this bike. So this is the carbon fiber frame and the fork, which Specialized has their 10R carbon fiber frame and the fork. So this is the second tier of carbon fibers that Specialized can do. And of course, with this carbon fiber frame and fork, you get the Specialized lifetime warranty. Also, as you can see, all the cables are internally routed on this bike. You have 12mm through axles front and the back, and also this frame comes with the threaded bottom bracket, which is absolutely fine. Your local mechanics will love you because it's going to be very easy to service. So when you look at this 10R carbon fiber frame and the fork from Specialized, absolutely there is no complaints here, and all the tubing is aerodynamically optimized, so as to go as fast as possible in a straight line and to minimize your drag. So when you look at the seat post on this bike, you will get a carbon fiber seat post, and the saddle on this bike is this latest, greatest Specialized 3D printed body geometry saddle. Absolutely, stunning piece of engineering, and I hope that for majority of the riders this is going to fit them nicely and be good. I like that, of course, carbon fiber seat post is included here, not just because it's aerodynamically optimized, but also because with a good carbon fiber seat post you will soak up some of the smaller road bumps. Now, speaking about the handlebar and the stem on this bike, so this is a one-piece handlebar and the stem. Roval, one-piece carbon fiber handlebar and the stem, so aerodynamically optimized, as you can see. And also you have to remember here that this will definitely limit your adjustments on this bike, so there is no adjustment of the width of the handlebar or the stem length. It is what it is depending on different sizes of the bikes, so definitely measure twice before you buy this bike, because you want to make sure that this one-piece carbon fiber handlebar and the stem will really fit you. So this is one of the downsides of having this one-piece carbon fiber handlebar and the stem with majority of these aerodynamically optimized bikes. Okay, moving on to the group set on this bike. So what are you getting? So this is the Shimano Ultegra Di2 electronic group set. It is a 12-speed electronic group set. So shifters, front mech and the rear mech, everything Shimano Ultegra Di2. Absolutely no cutting corners here. Also the crankset is the Shimano Ultegra, and the cassette, 1130 cassette, Shimano Ultegra cassette. Chain on this bike, of course, Shimano Ultegra level chain, so definitely full Shimano Ultegra group set, definitely no cutting corners here. I will just mention here that the front double chainring is 5236 paired with the 1130 cassette, so just keep in mind that if you live in a very mountainous area, so high mountains, maybe this 1130 cassette won't be enough, so probably you could think about 1134, 1132 cassette to fit on this bike in the future if you are really doing a lot of climbing in steep mountains. All in, Shimano Ultegra Di2 electronic group set, a stunning group set, no complaints here, and classical, 12-speed electronic group set. When it comes to the braking system on this bike, this is the Shimano Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes, both front and the back, and I will just mention here that they are using the Shimano Ultegra braking rotors, which are stunning. They have an excellent heat dissipation and stopping power. Also here you will have 160 mm braking rotor at the front and 140 mm braking rotor at the back. I will say unfortunately 140 mm braking rotor at the back, because in my opinion they should always fit 160 mm braking rotors both front and the back, because ultimately you want good heat dissipation and good stopping power. And again, if you live in a mountainous area, steep mountains, and you are going down these mountains for a prolonged period of time, you will easily overcook this rear braking rotor, which is only 140 millimeters at the back. So just keep that in mind when maybe upgrading in the future, that 160 millimeter braking rotor would definitely be my advice. Now let's talk about the wheel set on this bike. So this wheel set is the Roval wheel set. So it's a in-house brand of Specialized. So in this case you are getting the Roval Rapide CL2 wheel set. Of course, carbon fiber wheel set. In this instance, the front wheel is 50 millimeters rim height, and at the back you will get 60 millimeters of rim height. So this Roval Rapide CL2 wheel set is tubeless ready wheel set. Comes with the DT Swiss 350 hubs, which are excellent hubs. Also uses the DT Swiss spokes, and the total weight of this wheel set is 1,590 grams. And I forgot to mention here, it is a classical hooked wheel set. So classical, easy to fit any types of tires and set them tubelessly on this wheel set. So in my opinion, of course, very good wheel set from Specialized, or I should say from the Roval brand, and as it is carbon fiber, approximately 1,560 grams, all kind of boxes ticked, everything is fine. Also, the tires on this wheel set are the Specialized S-Works tires. They come in 26 millimeters both front and the back, so I wish here that Specialized is immediately including 28 millimeter tires, because in my opinion, in today's cycling world, 28 millimeter tires should be absolutely minimum, because you will get much more air volume and much smoother ride in that tire, and definitely there's not gonna be any big aerodynamic penalty between 26 millimeter tires and 28 millimeter tires. Also, I have to mention here that Specialized is claiming that this bike in size 56 has a weight of approximately 7.15 kilograms. Of course, that means without the pedals and any kind of bottle cages, but still very impressive and very light road bike, which is also aerodynamically optimized. Okay, so now you have seen everything you're gonna get for your hard-earned $9,000. And it is still astonishing to me that Specialized is asking $9,000 for this Tarmac SL8 Pro, because if you quickly have a look at the main competition, and Canyon Aeroad CF SLX 8 Di2 is definitely the main competition of this bike, you will see that this Canyon retails for $6,600. So there's this huge difference of, $2,400 between these two bikes. And briefly, when you look at this Canyon Aeroad CF SLX 8, so what are you getting? So first of all, this carbon fiber frame and the fork with the Canyon is their CF SLX level. So again, second tier carbon fiber frame and the matching fork. In this instance, again, everything is aerodynamically optimized, as you can see. So frame, fork. Also, you have a bit of, aerodynamically nicely designed the fork, where it covers the 12mm through axles, both the front and the back. This frame comes with Shimano's press fit bottom bracket, and all the cabling is internally routed. Also with this Canyon, you will get the carbon fiber seat post, you will get the Selle Italia saddle, excellent saddles in my opinion, and when it comes to handlebar and the stem, this bike has the one-piece carbon fiber handlebar and the stem, and this also comes with the Canyon's own very interesting proprietary solution, where with this handlebar and the stem, although it is a one-piece carbon fiber, you can adjust the width in about plus minus 50 millimeters, and also the height at about 20 millimeters. So it gives you a bit of adjustments compared to, for example, the Specialized solution. And also you can buy these separate pieces which are aero hoods, and you can fit them so you get into a bit more of aerodynamically optimized position. But as it is now, this one-piece handlebar and the stem definitely offers you a bit more adjustments. And I forgot to mention, on this handlebar and the stem, you will also get a very specific mount, so you can mount your onboard computer to be kind of flush with the handlebar and the stem. So all in, definitely not much different from the Specialized carbon fiber frame fork, handlebar and the stem system. Also with this Canyon, you will get the Shimano's Ultegra Di2 Groupset, so everything: shifters, front mech, rear mech, Shimano Ultegra crankset, and the Shimano Ultegra cassette and the chain. And again, you are getting here the 5236 chain rings and 1130 cassette. And I forgot to mention, with both bikes you are getting a power meter. So this is a 4i power meter, both at Canyon and at Specialized Tarmac. Excellent one-sided power meter, very good precision. People usually don't complain about the 4i power meters, and this is an excellent addition to both of these bikes, and when again you consider the price ranges where they sit. Now, one of the biggest differences between the Specialized and the Canyon comes when it comes to the wheelset. So when you look at the wheelset on Canyon, we are speaking about the Di2 Arc 1400 D-Cut wheelset, which in my opinion is an absolutely stunning wheelset, and much better wheelset than on the Specialized bike. Some of the highlights of this wheelset are that it is a carbon fiber wheelset. In this instance, it is 50mm rim height, both front and the back. Comes with the stunning Di2 240 hubs with the ratchet 36 system. It is tubeless ready. It is a hooked wheelset, and the total weight of this wheelset in the 50mm rim height is again approximately 1,550 grams. So both of these wheelsets very similar weight, but this Di2 wheelset, in my opinion, has much better hubs than the Specialized own version of collaboration with the Di2. So Di2 Arc 1400 wheelset on this Canyon is an absolutely stunning wheelset. Also, this wheelset is wrapped in the Continental GP 5000 tires, which are stunning tires in my opinion. This Canyon comes with the 28mm tires out of the box, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check this, but I believe they are set up immediately. Oh no, so the front tire is 25mm and the rear tire is 28mm. Again, one of those aerodynamic tricks, which I believe is just, not necessary. It's better to have 28mm tires both front and the back. So again, think about it in the future, because you will get much more air volume and much smoother bike ride. Also, the braking system on this bike, Shimano Ultegra hydraulic disc brakes front and the back with the Shimano Ultegra braking rotors, but again the same story here, 160mm braking rotor at the front, and unfortunately that tiny little 140mm braking rotor at the back, which in my opinion again should be a 160mm braking rotor, because you want this good heat dissipation and good stopping power. So all in, as you can see, also with this Canyon, I forgot to mention, you have two paint schemes to choose from. One is this beautiful, totally crystal white paint scheme, and then this ruby red, or a rapid ruby as they call it, kind of a very intense red with a hint of black paint scheme. And also the weight of this Canyon bike in some kind of size medium, it is going to be a bit heavier than Specialized, so I'm expecting this bike to be approximately 7.4 kilograms compared to the Specialized at 7.2 kilograms. Of course, this is again without the pedals and without any bottle cages. So all in a summary, you have the updated version of Specialized Tarmac SL8 Pro for $9,000, and then on the other hand, you can go ahead and buy the Canyon Aeroad CF SLX 8 Di2 for $6,600. Of course, now with Canyon, there's always a question of which sizes are available at the moment of purchasing, but this difference of $2,400 between these two bikes, I just cannot understand how Specialized marketing department decided to sell this bike for $9,000, or Specialized, sales department, because it's absolutely overpriced, and this is a kind of crazy asking price. If this bike sits in a bracket of about $7,500, I would kind of understand, because you might say, well, yes, you will pay a bit of a premium for the Specialized name, Specialized heritage, and then, comparing it with the Canyon at $6,600 wouldn't be so crazy. But at $9,000, I just can't see what is so special about this updated version of the Tarmac that it commands the price of $9,000. So my simple advice to you is that if you were even considering this Tarmac SL8 Pro at $9,000, it just doesn't make any sense. It's better to have a look at the Canyon Aeroad offering, or even the newest Trek Madone offering, because they are much cheaper than this Specialized Tarmac SL8 Pro. So, this is gonna be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, keep on watching, keep on liking, and as always, I will see you soon in the next episode. Cheers!